28 of our 30 days shimmy program for belly dance with Expression Dance Academy. Today I will be teaching you another type of shimmy, but this time we will use our shoulders. So this is shoulder shimmy. So let's start. Normally we used to think about shimmy talking about our hips, and actually it's correct. But we have also other type of shimmy. Of course I cannot catch all the types in this course, in these 30 days, but we will have other occasions. Don't worry, there is a special course of me in the website of Expression Dance Academy where you can find other type of shimmy, and one of these very important for belly dance is the one of shoulders. This shimmy is to express ourselves, is not just to do some technique. Actually, as the Egyptian shimmy, it's useful when you want to express also an emotion or you want to catch the music in a certain way. This shoulder shimmy sometimes is not really that easy like it seems, so if you are really beginners, you will really appreciate this video that is especially for you. The move of our shoulder shimmy take this name exactly because it comes from the shoulder. Sometimes we call it chest shimmy because when we do it, in effect, we move our chest, but the move is not here. The engine, as always I say, as like the Egyptian shimmy, we move our feet and our legs to move our hips, and in this case the engine is the shoulder to move our chest. We don't want a vulgar move, we want something elegant, and especially in Rakshari, this move has to be really controlled and to come out not in an aggressive way. So it's much important also how to use all the attitude of your body while you are doing it. Let's start from the position. I will start with basic positions, so our weight in both feet, our belly button as always is in, and our hips, our pelvis is a bit controlled, not to move it too much. While we are using our shoulders, we don't want to move the down body. So our knees a little bit bent, chest up, this is very important or it will not come out well, and the position of your arms, this is the most important. Everything comes from the shoulder and from your back, let's say the shoulders, and we will move one another, and actually we want to move it together, one front and one back, one front and one back. This is the slow move. Where to start. While you are doing this, take care to keep your hands really fixed. Don't move it at all. In the beginning it can be very much useful if you see yourself doing like this. That is quite normal if you are not used with isolation move. Can be very useful if you go in a wall like this, you put your hands and you fix very well your arms, so you can understand, you try to move your shoulder and you will understand that you don't need your arms to move your shoulder. You can really move your shoulders independently from your arms, from your hands, and this is the first thing to catch. So you can also put your arm here and try to move one after another, the shoulder, one back, one front, try to push with your hands, not to move it too much, to understand what you are really stimulating, which muscle exactly you are trying to move. Another way to learn it in the beginning, you can put your hands in your body like this. Your elbow has to be really open and forced to be open, must stay open all the time, and you try to move your shoulder. Of course, when we dance, we don't use this move, but this is very useful to learn. Believe me, all my students learn it very well starting like this. Me too, actually. So let's try to move your shoulders and check not to move also your pelvis. Two shimmy at the same time cannot be so. Or it's here or it's here, you have to choose. So I choose shoulder and I want to move only this. Here is the real secret. I want to keep my pelvis in, my belly button in, not to involve it during the exercise. You can try many ways, keeping your hands here, 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 even here, just to understand what happens, to understand that you don't really need all your arms just to move the shoulder. You can move the shoulder independently from your arms and from your hands. Once you get this, and of course you need many exercises of this, you can skip to the second level and we will do it together. So we can put our position, correct position is the second position, and is this a little bit even more closed, because in this way you will feel elegant while you're dancing, while you're doing this move. Let's try. Belly button in. Try not to move your hands. If you see that they are moving, do something. Maybe push more in your ankle, or maybe do the exercise first against the wall or with your hands in this way until you get the point. Most of the time the point is here, that you're too much relaxed. No, control. And let's try to go faster and continue. And let's try again with the hands here. Of course, if you do it fast, it becomes a real shimmy, so let's try. And more fast you go, don't exaggerate because of course there is a limit, faster you go, more you will see the move really in the chest, the effects you will see the shimmy in the chest that has to remain relaxed. Of course the chest has no muscle, so it's not this that we have to move, all comes from here. So again, push your hands in this way, same size of your chest, more or less, not upper or down. This is the correct size. In and try. You will feel your butt also a little bit contract, and this is correct. Let's continue. Sometimes you can relax. When we do this move, normally we don't stay long. It's just for few tempo because it becomes heavy, it's not interesting after a bit. And another thing, once you understood the position, let's say it works, try to get a more elegant position. For example, all your weight in one side. Here is always in, here is up, shoulder down, turn your hands, yalla. And change. In, up, down, hands. Your neck has to be long, to be nice here. And change. If you can see, I don't start before I prepare my position, my hands, especially the hands and the upper body, because it's what is visible, but my underbody also is working so much, is doing his job. Another position that you can take is also with the weight in one side, with the open leg, and of course here nothing changed. This is in, this is up, these are down, your hands, push, and again, and of course I can change in the other side, in, up, down, hands, Sometimes relax your shoulder, because if you stay too much in this position, it's not really good, we can make contraction. And normally when I dance, as I told you, I use just few, because normally I combine this move with other moves. So now let's try with this base of drum solo. So it means that it's all rhythmic and we can keep the move a little bit longer. Normally when it's a melody song, we don't keep it longer much, just 1, 2, 3 tempo maximum, and then we change, we skip to another movement. So let's try together. I will prepare. Prepare. Prepare, turn, and turn, change one arm, change one arm. You can take also diagonal position, diagonal, and this was shoulder shimmy. In the beginning, if you are really beginners, I know it will not come like this. You will need to practice it a lot, and especially to practice the single shoulder, the shoulder together in different position, but with this main control of your belly button, not to do all shimmy together. That is not really interesting and nice to see. So train it much, maybe every day, and you will see the improve in your job. And see you tomorrow with another video. Please write me in the comments any question you have. Thank you.